do we possess the resources, political, spiritual, human capital? Is this country still capable of another act of national self-renewal?
Absolutely, of course it is. I mean, we've got strangely similar circumstances, as you beautifully indicated, not the least of them being an incompetent, humiliating, misbegotten White House at the moment. A lot of Carter flashbacks these days for those of us who are old enough to have the pleasure of having lived through that. And of course, we've got the resources. There really is no close second in the world if you look at China in its particulars, which would be the competitor to us. There isn't really a close second yet. We do not have the same absolutely unlimited reach that we had at the end of the Cold War, but that's such an unnatural, historically unusual situation. We've got the resources in our country, and we've got the people in our country who, of course, can do this again. The one thing that I would caution about is that we have 40 years of poison distributed through our societies through an increasingly malign university system. And we have seen a Gramscian march through the institutions of severely problematic points of view that in the old days would have been unmockingly called un-American or anti-American. We have that poison to drain from our society before we can, I think, really flourish again. But that's certainly not impossible either. It looks hard right now. But if you recall 1979, what 1979 looked like, very few people would have bet at that moment where we'd end up on Christmas Day in 1991 with the dissolution of the USSR.
Nicholas Eberstadt, thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter. It's always a pleasure.